to be able to really experience your breath on a really, really subtle level takes attention, it takes awareness, it takes sensitivity. Okay? All those qualities that we've been enhancing in our asana practice. Hey? So the asana makes the body ready to sit for pranayama. It strengthens the kumbha, the pot, the container, so we can hold more prana. So when we inhale, prana comes in. Okay? And when we exhale, prana has that feeling of releasing and moving down, which is the exhale. So these are the two primary pranas that we experience most directly. Prana on the inhale, apana on the exhale. Okay? We also have udana, the experience of the breath when we sing or talk or chant. Okay? Especially if you're a singer, you'll have a really, really refined experience of your breath as you sing and chant. You'll feel where it comes from, when you lose it, when you hold it, how you extend it, how it feels as it moves over your throat. So udana is the upwardly rising experience of prana when we speak or sing or chant or hum. There is the energy of prana that is circulatory around the belly. Okay? Now some of this might seem a little out there and crazy right now, but once you guys have moved much more deeply into your practice and you are able to work more clearly with your breath, you will experience your breath on this level. Okay? And so it also has a circulatory energy around in the belly, which supports digestion, okay, and assimilation. What did I write? Oh, then you have dhyana, okay, which is prana as it circulates throughout the body. It's the same as our nutrition, okay. We take it in, it comes into the digestive system, it's digested, then it's assimilated through the gut, and then it's distributed through the bloodstream, all the nutrients, and waste is excreted. Okay, so the body does this on lots of levels. Prana is the energy behind taking something in, digesting something, assimilating something, distributing, excreting, and communicating. And these are things we do as humans. Think about it. We take in food, air, water, what we read, who we talk to. Okay, we take it in, we digest it and assimilate it, either through the stomach or through the mind. We assimilate it, we make it a part of us. Okay, and then we release what we don't need. And then we are constantly expressing what we do need or don't need. So prana is the energy that supports these functions in the body. Okay? And so we experience it most clearly in these parts of the body. And you spoke about that yesterday. You said, oh, I was feeling my exhale all the way down in my pelvis. And I was like, yes, because that's where apana goes. Okay? Unless it is contained through mula bandha and drawn up towards prana at the heart, apana is experienced as moving down towards the pelvis and the legs. Okay, so apana is very much about grounding, releasing, eliminating, letting go. Prana is all about taking something in, okay, bringing it into us. And that's really the heart. Okay, you might have experienced your breath more here. A lot of people experience the breath sort of in this part of the body. Because why? We're chest breathers. Okay, so we kind of feel the breath here in the upper chest. When you learn to work your breath properly, instead of using these superficial muscles of the neck and the throat area, you actually start to use your diaphragm, and this muscle rises up and down like this. What does it do? It massages the abdominal organs. stomach, the liver, the intestines. Okay, so your breathing is experienced very much here.
How do I know that I'm breathing with the diaphragm?
We're going to look. Okay. And then Vyana has no particular place in the body. Okay, it's just a feeling of prana moving. And you might experience that sometimes maybe in Shavasana. That energy is just everywhere in you. Or sometimes you feel it just moves specifically to one place where there's an ache or a pain. Okay? It's an aspect of prana that circulates. So what we are going to look at is how we inhale and exhale. Okay? We spoke yesterday about the tendency to have these breathing habits of breathing high up in the chest. Okay, through the mouth, high up in the chest, overusing the neck muscles, not really accessing the fullness of the breath and not really using the muscles of breathing that help us access the fullness of the breath. Now often what happens is people drop their breath lower down, but they do it in the wrong way. So I want to show you belly breathing. Now belly breathing directly massages the abdominal organs and allows us to find some of the deeper muscles for Mula Bandha, but it is not diaphragmatic breathing. So I want you to lie on your backs for a moment for me. Or you can do it sitting up, I don't mind. Sometimes sitting up, because the back muscles engage, they kind of lock the rib cage down. So we have to learn how to maintain a neutral spine without over-tensing the back muscles to hold us upright. Okay, and this is where beginners, this is why often you teach pranayama lying down in the beginners, because they don't know how to hold an erect spine without overworking the back muscles. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay? And then it actually blocks the movement of the rib cage backwards. So you can do this sitting up or lying down. I don't really mind. I experience it better sitting up, personally. Okay? So I want you to put your hands on your lower belly, between your pubic bone and your belly button. So below the belly button, down. There we go. So put one hand on top of the other, that's fine. Okay. So now I want you to start to breathe into the palms of your hands. So as you inhale, let the belly swell up into the palm of the hand. And then as you exhale, draw the lower belly in towards the spine. Inhale, release the lower belly into the hands like a Buddha belly. And then exhale, the hands come in. Nice. Now just leave your hands on your belly as you do that. Inhale, relax the belly, let it rise up into the hands. So keep your hands down. And then exhale, bring the lower belly in. So I want to see this rise and fall of the belly if you're on your back. If you're sitting, you'll feel it. Let go and exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Inhale, get up. I don't want to get up. You see that. There we go. Inhale. So there's often a gripping, especially in women. Inhale. Move back the way you're going.